thank you for watching avivTarot. And today we are going to do another pick a card reading. And this reading was actually requested by one of the avivs watching my videos from a few weeks ago. Actually, he or she, because I don't know, I think I can't tell by the name, I don't know, that they wanted to see a pick a card reading. I'm talking about what will happen next year, okay, what to expect for 2021. Since all of my videos are timeless, because I feel like if you see the video, there is a message for you. So I didn't want to limit the video to be just for 2021. So, and I also believe that tarot's energy changes as soon as you change your behavior, change your thoughts, and with the energies around you affecting you, like things could change, right? And so I don't want to do for a full year of what's going to happen. So what we're going to look at is what will happen in the next 6 months. So anytime you find this video, it's what will happen in the next 6 months, okay? So we're going to look at the general energy that you can expect in the next 6 months. So we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then since this is the general energy, and then also I do weekly readings of the energies and stuff like that. So then you can kind of mix and match and see what to expect. Specifically weekly energy. And this is just the general energy for the next 6 months. So if you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps are going to be in the description box below. So we will start with pile number 1. Pile number 1. This is what you're going to expect in the next 6 months. So this is the first month's energy. We have love. Nice. Okay, we have love. See how the heart is packaged. It's packaged. So you're going to be delivered with the gift of love. And I mean, love could be romantic love, but it could also be, anything relationship wise, family, friends, right? But of course, since it's love, mostly we are associating that with romantic love. So in the first month, okay, in the next 6 months, you can expect some kind of a love coming through. And most likely it's romantic, but if not, depending on your situation, it could be family related or friends or colleagues, okay? We'll just take a look at the tarot card. The tarot card, we have the Page of Swords, okay? The Page of Swords. So then I think you are maybe going to get, because the Page of Swords could be messages, okay? Messages. It could be offers and that kind of thing, or curiosity, somebody coming in. So I would say that if you're single, you can probably expect somebody pursuing you. Maybe you'll get like a text or a love letter, okay, of some sort, love message, a confession, okay? Or if you are in a relationship, it just means that maybe your partner or you will express your love more, verbally. You will show a lot of affection through your words. If you are very shy with using your words, this will be like a great time, I think, to do that. Okay, you will find the perfect words to express your love and appreciation to your partner, or as we were talking about, it could be your family member, your friends, your colleagues, etc. Okay, so in the next month, or the first month, okay, the first month of the next 6 months, you can expect some kind of a gift, okay, gift of love. a token of appreciation. You're going to feel loved, okay, in the first month, and lots of messages, maybe lots of like loving messages back and forth, lots of affections, okay, expressed. And this is a very young energy, so it will be like very, very straightforward, okay, that you don't have to guess. Like sometimes we're like, what do you think they mean? No, it's going to be pretty straightforward, no beating around the bush, and you can definitely feel the love. That's great energy for the first month. All right, so the next month, the second month of the 6 months, in the next 6 months, you have High Priestess of Fire, passion, and creativity. All right, so the second month of the next 6 months, you can expect some kind of a creativity or passion. Maybe the love that you're receiving in the first month is going to escalate, okay? It's going to escalate, and you're going to feel that passion, sexual energy, okay? But if not, it could just be like, you're full of energy, you're very energetic, you want to do a lot of things, you're full of energy, and lots of like creativity coming through, you're full of passion, you want to pursue your dreams. It's just one little thing about fire is that don't burn yourself out, okay? It's great to have a lot of energy, a lot of things that you wanted to do, but just be careful of making too mmany commitments, having too much on your plate, and you aren't able to finish all of them and ending up half-assing everything. So just watch out, you're just a little bit too ambitious and you want to do too many things at once. But I think the energy is great. We have the tarot card, we have Four of Cups, which is quite interesting because it's a person contemplating. So I would think that for the next the second month of the next 6 months, that what you can expect is that there's going to be an opportunity being handed to you, and I think it's something that you are going to be very, very passionate about. That's something that you've been wanting forever, okay? So when that opportunity comes, don't be like this person, okay? Because look at this is a dozing off and missing that opportunity. It's missing opportunity. You're full of energy, full of passion, like what we were talking about. Don't leave room, okay, for opportunity to come, so that you're not burnt out when the actual thing that you really want comes along. You don't have the time and energy to do that thing, and you have to ended up turning it down, okay, and feeling regretful about it. So it's great to have energy and be passionate about everything you do and wanting to do everything at once, but just know that leave a little bit of room. And I almost feel like with this person dozing off, it's a little bit of that Four of Swords energy. Like, make sure you're well rested, so that when opportunity comes, you're not feeling all tired and you have to turn it away. So that's the second month, the energy of it. Okay, so if there's somebody offering their cups to you, it could be love, it could be work, okay, associated. Just know that, be sure that you're well rested and have room for it, okay? So now the third month of the next 6 months, we have Message. Very nice. It's very similar to the first month with the Page of Swords. And then we have the Page of Cups. Look at all these pages. All right, so Page of Cups this is very interesting how this is kind of reversed. Because this could be like an offer of love, right? And then this is like a message coming through, but it's reversed. But either way, it's similar message, is that you're going to be offered lots of love messages. So, if this second month could be work related, but if it's love related, continuing with the first month energy, regarding love, like romantic love, because the first month could also just be work related as well. You're being offered some kind of a appreciation, a token of appreciation. Hey, you're being valued, you're very valuable to the company or something like that, right? And then now they hand you all these like new projects and maybe higher positions and stuff like that. You're gonna be feeling a little bit stressed out and burnt out, that kind of thing. So and then when the actual opportunity comes, you won't be able to take it. It's just watch out for that energy. But everything looks good, okay? Just make sure you're well rested for the second month. Now the third month, it could be love related again. It's somebody's offering their cup to you, and then sending you lots of loving messages. I almost feel like if it could also be if you're waiting for like an ex to come back to you, for perhaps you will hear from them. Okay, they will return to you. I don't feel it for the first month, but the third month, that might be a possibility. Okay, if this first month is not somebody new, it could be somebody new, and then now to the third month, you have another option, another person showing their affection to you. Now you're like trying to juggle between two people. That's even crazier, right? So like lots of you're very charismatic in this next 6 months. Lots of people want to pursue you. Lots of opportunities coming. You're maybe, this could be that too. Lots of people wanting to pursue you, and you don't know which cups you want to choose. And then the next month you have another one coming in, or this one being persistent is like, hey, will you give me an answer? Will you please let me know if you want to be my girlfriend or boyfriend or my wife or husband, or, committed relationship or some sort. So again, it's a message, but this message does not have to be romantic too, okay? It's just an offer. So if you are waiting for like a new opportunity with work, maybe you're being handed, like we were talking about the second month, maybe you're being handed a new opportunity. Maybe somebody is going to headhunt you, want you to switch over to a new job with a higher pay, higher position. Just make sure that you actually is up for the challenge, right? And now they're giving you that offer, the actual offer. So this is maybe just like, talking about it, discussing it, and now they're actually handing that offer to you. Hey, do you actually want to come over? And this message could be a contract. So now you're signing contract with this new company that you want to switch over to. So that could be that too. So it could be like signing with a new agency, new company, or this could be a love message from a new person, or from a previous person that you've known for a while, and they just confess their love to you as well. So okay, so this is just the general energy. If you want specifically, because this is a general reading, you want specifically, you can message me. We can talk about personal readings and that kind of thing. But this is just things that you can expect in the third month. Okay, so now the fourth month we have listening, which is very interesting. Okay, so I do have to show this next one. It's the Two of Pentacles, and we talked about it, right? We said maybe this is really interesting. I didn't even see this next one, and we talked about maybe you're going to be you have a lot of things that now on your plate that you have to juggle. Maybe you have two different people offering their love to you. Now you have to figure out, oh my goodness, which one should I choose, right? Which one should I choose? Or it could be two jobs, okay? Now the current job and a new job or something like that, or two different choices of work. Okay, which one should I choose? Maybe you get two offers from two different companies, right? And or it could be three, okay? Could be more than one, but this is just showing two, but it could be more than one, right? More than two. So you're just juggling, trying to decide which one. And I would think, because this two of coins, it's not two of swords, so I would really say that it's actually equally good. They're equally good. It's really hard. It's a toss between equally good opportunity. Now, I would say that what you have to do is you just have to listen to your heart and really listen to what your heart feels like, geared towards. And so if you can't decide, I feel like the whole month, this is the general energy for the whole month, you probably are going to try to make a decision, but it's going to be pretty hard to do that. And you're going to, see which one, feel it out, listen to both sides, see which one is a better choice. Or maybe you're just going to give both of them, both person or both jobs a chance. I don't know about the jobs, because that's really hard. That would be hard, like trying to go to both companies at the same time. But if it's two different people, then maybe you can date both of them and see which one, feel it out. But if it's company, I really think it's equally good opportunity. So now you just have to listen to your heart and feel it out, which one has better, maybe what will you enjoy more, okay? Maybe the environment of the company, maybe the offer that they're giving you, that kind of thing. And I feel like you can leverage as well. Since you have two different offers, just you can use one to leverage the other too, so that you can get the best offer possible too, right? And also, I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, I had another message coming through. All right. Two of Pentacles, the other message is, we talked about in the second month, just watch out for, getting too passionate, too energetic, and then you're getting too much things on your plate. So that could also be that. Now you're trying to juggle everything, okay? You're trying to juggle everything, and it's going to, I just feel like you might stress out a little bit, okay? With this listening card, maybe you just need to vent a little bit, and you need people to listen to you, and so that you can express your feelings and that kind of things, because you're just like stressed out and trying to juggle everything. It could also just, we're talking about, it could also just trying to balance work with love life too, right? Trying to balance the two, and then you're just like, oh my God, I need some advice, and I need people to listen and see what I should do and give me some, suggestions and opinions and that kind of thing. So that could be that as well. Okay, so now, all right, people are crazy outside. Right now, it's almost midnight, and that is not cool, like what they're doing, screaming around. Anyways, that's just, because I live in an apartment complex. I'm not sure the other neighbors are probably not happy. I don't know if you could hear that. If not, then just forget about my rambling. All right, so the fifth month of the next 6 months, you have the fledgling, okay? The fledgling. And interestingly, the tarot card is a major arcana card, which is the devil card. That's, it's about temptation. And the devil card sometimes, to me is the dark side of the Lover's card, like the darker Lover's card, because it's very similar. It's like the Lover card, except for the angel. Now we're replacing it with the devil, right? So that we talked about the 5th month. So the 5th month is the fledgling. I feel like, the fledgling is about, a young bird, leaving home, learning how to do a lot of things. So I think the fledgling, what the 5th month, the May energy, okay, the general energy for the 5th month is that there's lots of things that you need to learn. So perhaps you've moved on to, maybe you did take up the offer, okay? Maybe you finally made that decision which one you're going to choose, whether it be love, whether it be work, or it could be both, right? So now there's lots of things that you need to learn, lots of things that you need to adapt, okay? Accustom yourself to, get to know the other person. And I feel like, at the very beginning, it's always super passionate, super lovey-dovey if it's love-wise, okay? And if it's work, perhaps it's a major arcana card. Lots of temptations. That's, in regards to love. But with work, I feel like it's just a lot of work, a lot of things on your plate that you're trying to learn, okay, and get to know. And if it's love related, then you are super passionate. You guys are a little bit codependent to each other, and you guys want to see each other every day. That lovey-dovey feeling, we all know what it's like. It's that honeymoon period, right? So and you're like the fledgling, you're trying to get to know each other, just can't get enough of each other kind of things. And but if it's work related, I just feel like there's still lots of things to learn, even if whether it's a old job that you decided to stay at, or you took up the new offer and went to a different company. There's lots of things to learn still. But the only thing is with this devil card is that you just watch out for, I feel, the stressful energy, because it is a Capricorn card, okay? It's addiction. Maybe you get too addicted, you become a workaholic. So now it's about balancing work life versus your regular life. You need to have both, right? You can't be too addicted to one side and forget about the other. So balancing your work and family and your personal life and all of that, just watch out for that. There's lots of things to learn. It's going to stress you out, and you might be tempted to, like, oh my gosh, like maybe you're tempted to give up, okay? You're like, oh, this is like stressing me out, there's so much things. But it could also be the other way around that we were talking about earlier, this fire, passionate, energetic, okay? That you're like, oh my gosh, now I finally get this job that I've dreamed of, and I want to show them everything that I've got, okay? So you become like a workaholic, and burning yourself out. I still feel like that energy will linger too a little bit, okay? So just watch out for that energy. But I think it's a good thing. This is more just like a warning or so, okay? But for like, if it's in regards to love, I feel like it's super understandable, because at the very beginning, we're all, when you're at that beginning stage, you just can't get enough of, like, I want to see you every day, I miss you so much, and that kind of things. So that's I feel like that's that kind of energy. You're trying to get to know each other and just like can't get enough of each other. And then the 6th month, we have beauty, which is amazing. And I feel like if it's love related, okay, in regards to love, romantic love always make us feel better, look better, feeling better, okay? We look amazing, happy all the time. And I feel like that's the energy that's coming through, the beauty. You feel really pretty, and maybe just to impress your partner, you want to become the best version of yourself. You want to keep it up, whether it's to keep fit, staying, keeping your figure and looking your best ever. Okay, remain sexy in the eye. Because now that, second month of being together is still like super passionate too, right? So you want to still show the best side of yourself. And with the tarot card, we have the Sun. Okay, so this is a major arcana card as well. So the last 2 months within the next 6 months, it's a 2 major arcana card. A very life-changing event is going to happen, or transformational. Okay, it's a major shift. So that's, I think the 4th month might be the key, okay, the turning point, because you're going to be deciding what or who, okay, you want to choose, right? Trying to juggle them. And now the 6th month, it's bright and shiny and happy, the sun and the beauty. So everything that you want to accomplish, okay, I think you will be able to accomplish, whether it's love or work related, okay, finance, even that too. You're just going to feel lots of happiness, super lovey-dovey, passionate, okay, romance. But if you're single, you're still feeling good about yourself. If you're single over here, I just feel like maybe you're putting a lot of effort and emphasize in the work area. Okay. But over here, also if you're trying to keep fit, or you're trying to go on a diet or something like that, I feel you'll succeed. Everything in the 6 months is going to feel all bright and happy, and like something that you can totally look forward to. And I feel like for pile number 1, you're going to have an amazing 6 months ahead. Okay, 6 months ahead, it looks amazing. There's going to be a little bit of frustration, but it's a good frustration. It's just like, you're trying to decide. Life is all about a lot of choices. You're always making choices anyways, but this is just a little bit, going to change your life path a little bit, because this is the major arcana card. But everything is going to be great for you. Okay, so yeah, this is what I see for pile number 1. That's what you can expect for the next 6 months. Okay, this is the general energy for the next 6 months for pile number 1. You can leave it in the comment section below. Obviously, this is like we're trying to predict what's going to happen in the next 6 months. So I don't know how much you can comment, whether it's like, oh my God, this is totally accurate or not. But if you can maybe save this video, and if it does happen, you can come back and let me know and leave me a message. I would be thrilled to share your happiness with you. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. Turn on that notification bell if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Now for pile number 2, what is going to happen in the next 6 months for you? So the first month, okay, in the next 6 months, the first month, we have stillness. Okay, stillness means everything is, I feel like everything might be at a standstill, okay? Or let's take a look at your tarot card so we can combine the 2 energy. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords. It's 2 opposing energies, stillness and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is full of action, full of energy, full of movement. Look at that, right? And I feel like this is coming, like one is facing the other. They're facing each other. So I feel there is going to be 2 opposing energy in the first month, stillness and Knight of Swords. It may seem like everything is at a standstill, but everything is actually moving. It's like that duality type of like feeling. I almost feel like it may feel like nothing is moving, but everything is moving type of things. Or it's telling you that you may, now it's time, to make some kind of an action. Maybe you were at a standstill, okay? And now it's telling you to make the effort to move forward with your action, with your thinking. Okay, so the next the first month, I feel like it's like two opposing energy. Maybe in the first half of it, it could be at a standstill, but everything is still moving super fast. It's just like you don't feel it, but yet it is like everything is changed. Okay. Or it's just, I feel like you need to balance the two. Okay, so once you make a move, you want to kind of reevaluate the situation. So give it a little bit of time and see what happens, and then make your next move. So it's not all just like go, 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 go. It's like go and then re-examine if you did it. And then if it's too much or too little or, whatever, then adjust and go again. I feel like that could be that kind of energy as well. And this is a swan. And like in the middle of, that's like northern lights or something. So I just feel like also there's power in stillness as well. So if everything is moving around you, like everything is going around you, like going super at it, like lightning speed, everything is super changing around you, like your environment is super chaotic, then maybe you need to stay still and just examine everything around you and then act accordingly. That could be that as well. Okay, so that's the first month. It just seems like things are kind of like all over the place for you for the first month, because it's like this opposing energy of like movement and stillness. So take however it resonates, because some people could be just like super chaotic around you and you need to stay still to examine everything and then make your move. And some of the people, it could be that, you need to make your move and then re-examine, adjust, and then go again. For others of you, it's just it's like two opposing energy coming together, and you might feel like everything is at a standstill when everything is actually moving at lightning speed. So by standstill, I mean like you're just doing things the same way as like everything. It might even seem a little boring to you, and maybe some of you guys are manifesting things, right? But you're like, okay, nothing is happening, but no, everything is happening. You just don't see it yet, because maybe timing wise, it's just not the right time for the things that you want to manifest to come to you yet. Okay, so that's the first month energy. Now the second month, we have purity and we have Wheel of Fortune. It's a major arcana card. What were we talking about, right? I think we were totally talking about manifesting, right? So purity. With this card, look at this wolf. It's like beautiful wolf with two different eyes. It could be a husky as well. But the message is purity. Purity is about, it could be also about new beginning. Everything is like white, right? White is the innocence. It's about, it's the beginning of everything before it gets contaminated, right? So you want to go back to how you were before. Find that youthfulness. Find that purity. If you want anything, re-examine the reason why you want something. Is the intention pure? By pure, I mean, for example, if I really, really want this person, is this because I want revenge or because I love this person? So like go back to the purest intention, okay? The purest intention, not any like evil or alternate like intentions that you're trying to get, the purest intention. And I feel like if you stay in this purity, innocent energy, okay, or like feeling fresh, like fresh yourself out. Okay, so like forget the past. The past is already past. Okay, live in the moment right now. What you do right now matters. That's what it is. Even if you did like some crazy things before, but what you do right now matters. And then the Wheel of Fortune, everything will work in your favor. And I was just reading the book about Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is, yes, it's about fortune, but it's also Wheel of Unfortune, right? Because everything is changing. Nothing stays permanent. Right? If you come down, if you're at the bottom, you will come down eventually. If you're at the bottom, you'll come up eventually. If you're on top, sometime you will come down. It's always moving. So when you're on the bottom, you don't want to be so sad, because it just means that the timing right now isn't right for you. And when you're on top, you don't want to be, oh yeah, I'm all that and I'm going to like do crazy things to people. And because what if when you come down, right? Things are always changing. Nothing is permanent. And I feel like with this message, that stillness message is about, I almost feel like, you know, the one thing that stays the same, right? Stillness that stays the same is change. Change is the only thing that is constant. Okay, so the second month, getting back to that thing, second month, I think it's telling you to start afresh, start anew, go back to the basics. That's what it is. Okay, go back to the basics. Re-examine your, what we talked about over here. Re-examine your goal. Re-examine your intention. Is that really the thing that you wanted the most? Okay. And with the Major Arcana card over here, it is a very big decision, big thing. And I feel like you're going to start whatever's happening in the second month, you're going to start like a baby. You're going to be like a baby, and you're going to start from like as if you don't know anything. And then relearn, redo everything from the beginning, and go from there. Okay, going back to the purest you. And because of that, I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You can start everything afresh, whether it's like love related or work related, right? Love related, your start, if there's something that happened before, maybe it was at a standstill or something chaotic going on, now you're like, you know what, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back. Okay, let's go from the basics again, and we're going to see what happens. With work, you're going to, you know, if everything is like going a little bit crazy before, maybe you're going to switch. Okay, maybe this Knight of Swords is telling you to switch, cut off the things that does not serve you anymore, so that you're not at the standstill, and then you're going to start afresh. Okay, and this time I think you might be able to find something that you will actually enjoy, or that you will be able to learn something from it, and or feel content about. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Now the third month, we have transformation, and we have the butterfly with the rose. So this could be, you know, a transformation in love, okay, but it could also just be transformation in anything. This is like almost like a death card. The tarot card, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so the third month, I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, we talked about this going back to the beginning, right? So everything is changing, nothing is consistent. Wheel of Fortune, everything is changing. So I feel like this chaos or chaotic feeling is actually continuing, even though this is at Wheel of Fortune. But everything is changing, it's still moving around. And at the time, I think you might not see why, or you may not feel like you're at your, you know, luck. You may not feel like, oh my God, I'm so lucky to have this. You might even feel very frustrated. Okay, I feel like, but whatever happening in the second month is actually propelling you and transforming you to become something else in the months to come. And the third month is that whole transformation is coming in. Okay, so first of all, I feel like with the Four of Swords, this transformation will take a lot of like maybe healing or just, you know, resting, because I feel like over here in the first 2 months there's going to be a lot of things going on. You're going to either feel stressed or just like overwhelmed, I feel. Okay, there's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things going on, a lot of things that you need to adjust. And now the third month is that whole transformation coming in. I feel like with this Four of Swords, you're going to get an epiphany of some sort. Okay, this transformation, which I feel like it's about epiphany, because you're calmly laying there and you're just, you know, trying to process everything that just happened in the first 2 months. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I see why everything is happening. I know what to do now. I can, like, this is like you know, we started with starting afresh over here. So this is like continuing that energy, going from like that purest intention, going from the basics again and transforming into the butterfly, and getting the epiphany and the growth that you need, okay, for the months to come, for the future things to come. So third month is like a month of like rest and healing and epiphany and inspiration. So like I feel like it might be at a standstill, but you will still be working on things. I think your mind is going to be like moving like crazy. So like if you're an artist, maybe you'll like be jotting down a lot of notes, just, you know, art by artist, I mean like maybe like a writer or some sort. That's the one that's coming through right now, like a writer or some sort. And you're just going to be jotting notes down and keeping a journal about it. And, you know, all that inspirations and epiphanies that you're getting. So now the fourth month, we have delight, which is this little sparrow and the grass field. I feel like the fourth month, you're coming out of this transformation. Okay, you're coming out of the transformation, and look at all these butterflies flying in the around, right? You got all these people accompanying you, celebrating with you, delight, lots of pleasure, lots of happiness coming in, because like we said, in the third month, you're going to get that epiphany about whether it's work related or love related. Okay. And look at this Lover's card. So fourth month, it's going to be some crazy major arcana thing. Again, a major decision, because the Lover's card could also about major decision. There's some kind of decision that you might have to make, okay, in the fourth month. Or like the card suggests, it could be lovers. Okay, so maybe if we're talking about, you know, there's chaos coming around, it could be work related, and, you know, love is just going a little crazy for you, and you're starting anew, and Wheel of Fortune coming in your favor, and you're like healing yourself, transforming yourself, and now you're getting, and I feel like this could be, you know, meetings an actual soulmate. So this could be a new person coming in, because after you're transforming, you're actually being able to meet somebody that is more like your level and your soulmate. Okay, but it could also be that it's somebody from, you know, your not necessarily ex, but I feel like if you were in a relationship before, everything's kind of going crazy. Maybe like both of you have like work and all these like family or chaos around you, and then you need to take a little bit of a break, a short break, and that could be this in the third month. And then you get epiphany, and you get like inspiration, inspired by all of these things, and then you get back together on the fourth month. So like the third month could be like a slight breakup or slight separation or just cooling off period. Okay, and then the fourth month, you're coming back together together because you got a lot of epiphany. You feel like, oh my God, I understand about, you know, what I did wrong or what I need or what they want or what they need, okay? And then you're going to maybe reconciliate if this Four of Swords and transformation represents a, you know, a short separation. But if not, you know, it's just, you know, you guys are just cooling off a little bit, and then fourth month, you're, you know, back to lovey-dovey again, okay? Or, as we were talking about earlier, it could be a new person coming in after, you know, you've transformed yourself into a much better version of yourself, and then you have this, and then now you manifest this new person, this soulmate of yours, okay, coming into your life. Or again, we talked about this is like the Lover's card could be a decision. So there could be some kind of a decision that you have to make in the fourth month. All right, so now we talk about the fifth month. We have pleasure. And let's take a look at what you get for the tarot card. We have the Devil. Okay, look at this. I always talk about pile number 1 got the Devil card, and also in the fifth month as well. So maybe, I don't know if you want to, maybe you want to take a look at pile number 1. But pile number 1 is a lot more peaceful. You're a little bit more chaotic, and also you have a lot more major arcana cards. So there's a lot of things going on in the next 6 months for you. So what I want to say is that the Lover's card and the Devil's card, look at this. To me, the Devil card is like a darker version of the Lover's card, okay? They look exactly the same, except the angel is switched over to the Devil, okay? And the one thing is that they're bounded. They're bonded together, right? So there's more about like temptation, that kind of things. So the fifth month, I feel like for pile number 2, it says it's pleasure. So finally, you're coming out of this chaos energy and you're transforming yourself, and you have delight, and then you have pleasure in the fourth and fifth month, and then you have the Lovers and the Devil. So I think now your fourth month, you're beginning, your energy starting to come back up, okay? So at the beginning, it could be flatlined or coming like from a low point, and then you're slowly coming back up. And now this pleasure and the Devil card kind of talks about the same thing. Temptation, addicted to something. It could, you know, it's okay, I feel like. If it's a new person coming in, or it could be you know, reconciliation with your person, that, you know, in the fifth month you guys are going to get, you know, super lovey-dovey and can't get enough of each other, and you're just gonna like indulge yourself in this pleasure sexual moment with each other. And this is like codependent. You're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, you know, for whatever happened. And you know, I feel like you want to watch out for this energy. Not that it's bad, but you know, if you get too dependent on each other or seeing each other too much, it could get back to that boring mode again. Right? Because, you know, after this short break, I feel like, oh my gosh, I miss you so much. In the fourth month, you're like, you know, the reconciliation period. And then the fifth month is like, oh my gosh, lovey-dovey, back to that honeymoon period again. So like, I don't know if it's a good thing, because you might get addicted to that. So now then you're in this crazy pattern with this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like sometimes you're in an endless cycle. Can you get out of the cycle? Or are you constantly in the same cycle, that, you know, you transform, you take a break, and then you come back together, and then you love each other again, and then you go back to that same thing, right? So with this Devil card over here, you just want to watch out a little bit for that. You know, there is some kind of an addiction of some sort. It could be addiction to this like pattern of doing thing, a bad habit, or, you know, just getting too much sex. Okay, too much sexual energy, bondage, but it could also just be, you know, with pleasure and the devil, if it's work related, devil is the Capricorn energy about addiction, workaholic, or any type of holics, okay, addicted to something. And with pleasure, maybe it's telling you that you need to balance it off. Pleasure versus work versus addiction. Are you getting addicted to pleasure, or the devil, which is, you know, work? Because the pleasurable things, if you're workaholic, obviously work makes you feel good, right? So you're addicted to that because it makes you feel good. But you know, either way, there is some kind of addiction in the 5th month that you need to watch out for. I think pleasure is good. Pleasure is good. Addiction, you might want to watch out for. I don't think all addictions is bad. Okay, and I don't think, you know, can't get it enough of each other. The dark lover card is a bad thing either, but you don't want to swing from one extreme to the other. You want to watch out for, you know, going from extremes, because then you're going, I think with this Wheel of Fortune, you're just constantly in this cycle, and I don't know if it's a healthy thing. That's for you to decide, right? But the cards just indicates there is going to be that kind of a possibility coming in. And then the 6 months, we have relaxation. So you're going to relax again, okay? You're going to calm down from this addiction energy. So like what we were talking about, see? You come down to this relaxation, and like you're coming down from this high of like can't get enough of each other, or this addicting to each other, and like coming down again, and then it could get boring again, right? And then you come back in this crazy cycle. So you just want to watch out for this energy, okay? And the tarot card, we have the 7 of Wands. So again, see how this is two opposing energy too? Relaxation and 7 of Wands is like fighting for something. Chaos, not necessarily chaos, but definitely standing up for something and fighting off things. So it's kind of, I feel like with these two cards, is very similar to the first two cards again. So this is like going back to that energy again, the chaos, or the going, you know, things moving around you, or like people maybe coming up against you. Now you have to fight for things, and then versus relaxation. So this is like that duality or dual crazy energy, conflicting energy again. So very similar to those two energies. So like you're just in this pattern again. So you just want to watch out. Okay, so I would definitely take this as a warning. I don't think it's a bad thing, but you want to gauge how much you want to depend. I don't think it's a bad thing to depend on someone, okay? Because that means you trust them a lot. But you just don't want to be too dependent on them and making yourself incapable of doing anything by yourself. And then the super crazy sexual energy around with each other, right? So yeah. And work-wise, I don't know. For pile number 2, I get a lot of like this crazy love vibe, okay? I think work might be okay, actually. Work might be okay. You might be addicted to like, you know, work over here, but I still feel this is like the dark lover side because it's coming one after the other. So yeah, that's what I see for pile number 2. If you want to ask specifically about your work, maybe we can do that in, you know, a different video. But right now, it's just a lot of crazy things. I think it's mostly love. But, you know, take it how it resonated. It could also, you know, work for in regards to your love situation. I mean, your work situation as well. So this is what I see for pile number 2. Let me know if this resonate at all for you. And obviously this is a prediction for the next 6 months. So some of the things you might not even know if it's going to happen or not. But maybe you can save the video and then you can come back and let me know if, you know, anything actually happened or you actually was able to avoid some of the stuff because you knew this ahead of time, right? Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. Turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. Now, let's take a look at your first month energy within the next 6 months. The first month you have wisdom. It says, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with the challenge. All right, so the first month is about wisdom. And the tarot card, we have 9 of Pentacles. Very independent, very happy, very self-efficient, lots of abundance. So I think for pile number 3, in the first month, okay, you are going to feel very, very good about yourself, lots of confidence. You're very independent. Even if you're in a relationship, you are still very self-efficient and abundant. You can make yourself, you're not like too much relying on your partner to make you feel happy. You can make yourself happy. You are self-efficient, right? Self-reliant. And your self-esteem is high as well. Because you have the wisdom. You know what to do. What is the right thing to do. You know when to pull and when to push. Right? And also, I think like if it's work and finance related, you have all the wisdom. People value you for your wisdom, for how you do things. And you're very independent. You can work things, find solutions on your own. And finance-wise, I think you're great. Abundance, right? Very happy with the amount of money. So the amount of work that you do and the amount of like money that you get in return is the same. Very balanced. So the first month feels very harmonious, very happy. I think if people who are single looking for a partner, I don't feel it as much, but this is just a general energy for the first month. So it could happen, okay? It could happen, but it's just the general energy is that you feel really good about yourself, okay? So that's the first month. Now the second month, we have friendship and 2 of Pentacles. All right, so friendship card, it says, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So the second month, the main theme is about friendship, okay? 2 of Pentacles means you're juggling. So maybe you're juggling between friendship or, hanging out with your family and with your lover, okay? Some people, there are people who disappear when they meet somebody, when they, meet someone new, like romantically. Or it could just be like work, okay, is getting in the way. Because the first month, I feel like heavy work-related happiness, okay? So maybe the second month, work is getting in the way of, you meeting friends, making time for yourself. So you're trying to juggle that, okay? Make time for everything and everyone. And friendship could even be, just romantic partner could be that too, right? Because this is a general reading, so I'm going to keep it very open. So family or friends or romantic partner, you're just trying to make time for that. And if you don't have anyone, you're just single, that could be just friends and family, or you're just making time for yourself. So something you're juggling, okay? And I don't feel like it's juggling between two people, like romantically. It's more like work, balancing like work versus your family, home life, personal life, or romantic love life type of thing. So that would be the main theme for the second month. I think it's pretty straightforward. All right, so the third month for pile number 3 is inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keep us young at heart, do something silly and fun, but stay safe. All right, and then the tarot card, we have the Hierophant. Nice. All right, that's a major arcana card. So something major, something you're going to definitely learn. And the only thing is you have to humble yourself a little bit, okay? Because it's talking about inner child. So you have to not feel like, you're above everybody. You have to find that inner child, which also I feel the inner child is more, to me, I'm just gonna read it more like, going back to childhood, as if you're like a baby, like a blank sheet of paper, and learn and soak in all of the things that you can, because you are very wise. So I feel like you are going to learn a lot of, so maybe you might be going back to school because you're the inner child. So I'm just thinking, getting the feel of like children going back to school, because the Hierophant is an education, okay, organization card. So that could be that you're trying to go back to school to learn something. It does not necessarily have to be an actual school like university or something. It could just be like continuing education if a lot older. But for the young people, it just like you want to go back to school and maybe get another diploma or certificate of some sort and just like learn about things. But you're going to do it in a playful way, okay? It says to do it in a playful way, and don't. And the third month, I feel like it could just, you want to go back to school, or your company, okay, the company that you're working for, feel like, oh my gosh, I need to learn a new skill. I need to perfect myself a little bit so that I would make myself a lot useful for work. So that's why. So in a way you were forced, but don't take it as forced. Take it as you're going to learn something, which I know you're, wise. So you'll be able to, that probably, right? And for others of you, Hierophant is a card of marriage, right? Or partnership. Coming together. So it could be a marriage card as well. So inner child, I just feel like you don't want to take that too serious, okay? Because marriage is very, very serious. And if you're planning like a wedding and that kind of things, it's just telling you to remain playful, remain still free, okay? Marriage does not mean that you're going to lose your freedom. It's just that there is certain boundaries within the marriage, but you can still have all the fun that you can. So there's, for some of you, pile number 3, you might be getting married, or you might get proposed, okay, in the third month. There is that probability, okay? So maybe this juggling is that because you're trying to find time to spend time with your partner, and finally, your partner or you are fed up and say, you know what, why don't we just get married so I can see you every day? Because I don't have time to just keep traveling, and I want you to, wake up next to you or something like that, right? So there is that possibility of a marriage, but for others of you, that's education, something that you're going back to school, okay, for pile number 3 in the third month. Now for the fourth month, we have wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So as we were talking about, somebody might propose and say, hey, you want to just get married or something like that. But over here it says wait for winter. So it depends on when you see this video, okay? So wait for winter. If you watch this video as I upload this, well, as I upload this, the third month would already be in February. So the wait for winter could mean that next winter, okay, next winter, maybe that's when this marriage will happen, okay? Or if you watch this way after, so you just have to see that timeline for you, because this is the first month, second, third, and this is the fourth month. You're going to make that decision, and you're going to be like, okay, actually let's plan this thing and put this thing in winter. For education, okay, if you're going back to school, that could be that too. So over here you decided to go back to school, but maybe like, you know, time wise it just didn't work out, so now you have to register for, you know, the fall winter semester or something like that, right? Wait for winter, that would be that message over here. The tarot card over here, we have the Two of Swords. So again, this is Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. It's about juggling. It's about making decisions, going with your intuition. So wait for winter. I feel like you're just trying to, you know, accommodate everything. You're trying to make the best decision so that you make a fair choice of everything. So I think wait for winter, you're just trying to buy yourself a little bit of time, right? And because whether it's wedding or something like that, it's a major life-changing experience. So now I think you guys will talk about when will that marriage take place or something like that, okay? As for education wise, it's still something pretty major. It's not as major as a marriage or something like that, or maybe even not marriage but like kids, but I feel like it's more like partnership of some sort, okay? So if it's not marriage, maybe you're trying to partner up with someone to open up your own company or something like that. So then the fourth month is about talking about the details of things, and maybe you're going to wait for winter to finalize everything. Okay, so I think there's still a little bit of indecision in the fourth month. It's a lot of decision making in the fourth month, whether it's love related, money related, or work related. Okay, so now this fifth month we have new beginnings. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby. Oh my gosh, we talked about a baby. Maybe you're like, okay, so usually the Hierophant is not about baby, it's more marriage. So that's why I kind of like, I talked about a baby and I was like, well. But now that we have this, or the birth of a child, cherished ideas, protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So there is a possibility of, you know, talking about marriage. So this could be like, you know, just escalating things to the next level in regards to your romance. Okay, so over here, so you're making a decision over here, and then now you finally decided, okay, the fifth month there's a lot of new beginnings. So maybe a decision has been made. Maybe there's, okay, we're going to actually begin the you know, the partnership of like the company, or the partnership of, okay, we're going to get engaged. Okay, so now we have to work towards the wedding type of things, or planning babies if you are already married, or if you're not married, you know, whatever it is that you are deciding to do, and you're like, okay, let's have kids, build a family together. Okay, so new beginnings. There's a lot of it's new beginning, any type of new beginnings that you decided to go down. Or, you know, we talked about education. So maybe with this new education coming in, the fifth month, you feel like it's a brand new beginning. You feel like you're being reborn, okay? Because all these new things coming in. And then we have a major arcana card. This is the Justice card, which is a really awesome card. It's about everything is going to come in balance, okay? Because you were really off balance in month 2 and month 4, especially month 4, right? Now you're coming into balance. This is really about contracts. So for perhaps over here, you know, if you're talking about, you know, getting engaged, you know, getting married or something, maybe you decided to actually, let's just go and sign the papers first, and then we'll do the actual wedding or something like that. Or this could just be, you know, contract of some sort, partnership. We talked about it earlier, opening up a company. You think, oh, let's wait for winter, or, you know, trying to decide the timeline of things. Okay, but now you're trying to put everything into paperwork, trying to get everything together, the new beginning, right? This could be like that, signing contracts, sealing the deal. Or this about justice being served. Okay, so like new beginnings, you're seeing karma being served to people that hurt you, or you're getting good karmas coming back to you. So you feel like, oh my gosh, I could go on to my new beginning. This is like a completely new cycle for me, and you know, getting that good things coming back to you if you've been doing good things, of course. So yeah, you're gonna see all that justice being served type of things. That could be that as well. Okay, for the 5th month. Okay, the 5th month. All right, so then that last month, the 6th month, is manifestation. Wonderful. So be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So whatever, this is like manifestation and new beginnings. Okay, so lots of new things coming in. This is like things that you manifested, although like this 2 cards is kind of reversed, but it doesn't matter. It's like maybe the new beginnings, you feel like you're brand new. We talked about this, like you feel reborn, right? This is like a completely new things. Now you're trying to manifest more things into your life. Now you got the hang of it, of like how to manifest things. You're gonna just keep manifesting things into your life. And now the 6 months of tarot card is the Page of Cups, which is about new offers, right? New offers coming in. Manifestation, you are going to see a lot of things. The universe, maybe this could be the universe giving you the offer, okay, that you've been asking for, or whatever you've been asking for, you're going to see it manifest, okay, in the 6 months. In the 6 months, whatever you've been asking for or trying to manifest, maybe previously in the previous months, it's going to manifest in the 6 months. Or in the 6 months, you're trying to manifest more things, more great things into your life, and you're going to see it really quite quickly, actually, because now that you've got, I said it earlier that maybe you got the hang of it, how to manifest things. You're going to be able to manifest things a lot quicker, and you're going to see it with this Page of Cups. Right here, you might be able to manifest it in the same months if it's something small enough that it could happen in the same months, right? So pile number 3, I feel like this is an amazing 6 months as well. There is a little bit of up and down, and like lots of things that you have to juggle and decide as well. It's very similar to pile number 1, but a little bit different in ways as well. So if you want to go back and watch pile number 1, you're welcome to do that too. So this is what I see for pile number 3 in happy manifestation, because you got the manifestation card and the new beginnings. Okay, great, just amazing. Justice, the Hierophant, wonderful. And I feel like with the Hierophant, you have wisdom too. So you're always like a really wise person, and you love to learn. So you may also be getting married and going wanting to go back to school or wanting to learn new things, okay? Perfect yourself, making yourself even more talented and skillful and educated, right? So that's what I see for pile number 3. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and my video, and you can turn on that notification bell if you haven't already, and let me know if this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And I know this is like a prediction for the next 6 months, so maybe you can like bookmark this video or something if any of these happen. I would love to hear from you and share your happiness, okay? Especially if you're getting married. Oh my goodness. So let me know, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Now, last but not least, we have pile number 4. And the first month for pile number 4 in the next 6 months, what is going to happen? What can you expect? We have friendship. All right. And pile number 3 got this as well, but your message is a little bit different, but maybe, you know, you have similar cards. You might want to go back and listen to pile number 3 too. All right. So friendship. Your tarot cards, you have the 6 of Cups. So somebody from your past is going to come back, okay? Somebody from your past is going to come back to you, maybe a friend that you have not seen for the longest time, you've been wondering about. So the first month, I think you will be able to meet somebody, or maybe like out of nowhere, and you're just like bump into the person that you had, like a childhood friend, okay, that you haven't seen for the longest time, and you finally like saw each other again. It's like, oh my gosh. And with this card, look at this. This is like happy and like dancing around. And so I feel like even though you haven't seen each other forever, that friendship never died, okay? It never died. You guys are still like that closeness. You still feel it, and you still feel very, very connected to one another. And because you haven't seen each other, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you. And you're like catching up with them and filling them in with everything that has been happening between the two of you. Well, that's happening in your lives, okay? And then you're trying to fill each other in of your lives individually, obviously. All right, so that's the first month. You'll be able to meet someone. That's the main thing. So maybe you'll meet this person that like a childhood friend, or somebody that you have not seen forever. Could be an ex as well, but this ex needs to be somebody that you don't feel like a lot of grudges, okay? It's like you would be happy to see them, okay? So it's not like, and you're trying to get away with. So it's either a childhood friend or an ex, or like a friend from a long time ago that you like and you haven't seen for a while, and you're going to like try to catch each other up with what's happening in both of your lives. And so that is the main thing for the first month. Now the second month, we have beauty. Beauty. Nice. I think pile number 1 got this as well. Yes, pile number 1. So pile number 4, definitely I would say go back to watch 3, and I actually told them pile number 3 to go back and look at 1. There's very similar energy in all 4 piles today, but you know. So now we have the 3 of Cups. Celebration. I feel like, look at these 2 cards. Doesn't it look very similar? Like celebrating 3 people. Well, this is like friend circle, but it's like this too, right? So I feel like with this beauty card is, okay, it's a little bit different message than pile number 1, because you have different cards and different combination and happening at a different time. So you might resonate a little bit more with pile number 3, maybe, okay? Maybe. So now, friendship and somebody coming back from your past childhood friend. So the second month is beauty and celebration. So I think you're going to maybe this celebration, I still feel like strongly connected to this friendship. So this person is linger. This friendship, you're going to continue seeing them, and you're going to celebrate with them, party with them, hang out with them, catching each other up, okay? See them all the time. And beauty, I feel like maybe you guys now have like a friend to go and do things together with. It does not have to be necessarily like beautiful things, like spa or trying to be pretty, but like, you know, exercise together or just like doing things together, okay? Or like, you know, getting fit, or maybe if you're both single, you're trying to perfect each other, and so like you can go and you know, meet new people, or together you guys are trying to help each other to meet, you know, your you know, you're single, so your partner, okay, your future partner, boyfriend or girlfriend type of thing. So if it's an ex, okay, if this person coming back in the first month is an ex, so then that means the second month, this beauty might be, you know, you might you know, hang out with them, and maybe I feel like that feeling, okay, is coming back a little bit. So again, this is an ex that you are excited to see, not an ex that you're like, oh my God, about, okay? So maybe you're trying to impress them again, okay? You're trying to look beautiful for them again. You're trying to pamper yourself up again. So just to impress them. And maybe in the hopes of getting together again too, right? With this Three of Cups, I don't really feel, because it could be like third party energy, but I don't really feel it as much, okay? It's more like positive type of thing, so like a celebration and hanging out with each other and sharing your happiness and your life stories and all that stuff, catching each other up. So now that's the first 2 months. Now the third month, okay, we have compassion. Nice. And tarot cards, we have King of Pentacles. This is very stable energy, okay, which is amazing energy to have. So beauty, compassion. So I think it will linger. This person is not going to be going away. This is compassion, King of Pentacles. This is person that maybe they perhaps, if you haven't seen each other, maybe because you guys are, you know, you moved or something like that or whatever. Now this King of Pentacles, you guys are going to have like a stable relationship, okay? This person is probably not going to go away anytime soon, okay? Whether it's just a friend or it could be an ex, okay? So this friendship is going to continue and pretty stable. You're going to see them pretty regularly, I feel like. And compassion. So you feel you can you found out that you guys share a lot of like similar you know, not just history, but like pain, like things that you guys have gone through to separately, but like also are, you know, maybe you found something that's very similar. You can feel their pain, feel their happiness, this compassion. So I think also for pile number 4 in the third month, with the King of Pentacles and compassion, maybe you guys will start to do a little bit of charity or something like that, showing compassion towards other people. Okay, and King of Pentacles is like charity. That's why I feel like it's charity. Maybe you'll donate to a charity. You want to help people out. Maybe the two of you will together go and help out, volunteer, and help the people who are less fortunate than you guys, right? Or the third month can also be King of Pentacles is about work related, right? Or finance related. You have like your stable job, okay? Your job is going to feel really stable, feel really good, okay? And people are helping each other out. It's a very friendly environment in the third month at work, and maybe you're getting compensated for all of your work. Okay, people are appreciating you for your value, and they want to compensate you for everything that you've been doing, right? King of Pentacles plus compassion. So that's the third month energy. It could be either or all of the above, right? So now the fourth month, we have Justice. Ooh, definitely. You're going to, is it? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see. One of the piles had Justice as well. Yes. So yeah, you guys, but I mean, the Justice card for pile number 3 is a tarot card, okay? But now you have two very similar cards. You have the Friendship and you have the Justice, right? So I would suggest you go back to 3 and just listen to it a little bit and see. But the arrangement of things happening is a little bit different. So, you know, you might resonate with that a little bit too. So now there's Justice coming in the fourth month. Okay, so there is, the tarot card is the Seven of Swords. So I think whoever has been really sneaky behind your back, okay, whether if they cheated on you or they've lied to you, they will get their justice served in the fourth month. You're probably going to see that happen in the fourth month or hear about it, okay? And you're going to feel very content probably, right? People who are trying to get very sneaky. But it could also be, this could also be your energy, okay? So it's telling you that don't be sneaky. Don't try to do things that you might regret, because their justice might just come back and grab you, right? You reap what you sow. And this is more like a warning of, like, if there's anything that you are thinking about trying to get away with, don't do that, because justice will come back to you. So that could be that as well. But it could also just, you know, like what I said, it could be you're seeing or hearing about somebody getting their justice served for, you know, treating you wrong, trying to get away with whatever they've been doing before, or just like a cheater, okay, somebody who cheated on you before, and you hear about them getting their justice served. Amazing. Nice. That's what I see for fourth month. Now the fifth month, we have Confidence. All right, confidence. You're going to feel really confident about yourself. I want to mention the fourth month. It could also be justice, could also be, you know, contract, right? It could be lawsuit as well, but yeah, it could be lawsuit. Watch out, because this is trying to get a sneaky and trying to get away with things, and so you just want to be careful with like lawsuit. Maybe you'll be able to get away with a lawsuit, okay? That could be that as well. But do you whatever you're trying to get away with the lawsuit, that would be, hopefully it's for the better, okay? Not something that you did tricky and you're trying to get away with it. And if that is the case, then, you know, just beware that justice will always come back at a later time. So now there could be a contract type of incident. So I think, like, if somebody's trying to partner up with somebody, with you, with something, just try to, you know, be careful of that energy with the fourth month. So that this is another message, so take it however it resonate, right? The fourth month could also be like somebody is trying to get you to do something for them, trying to lie, deceive you about something, right? Or like they're just being very tricky, strategizing, all right? And if you're signing any contract, okay, in the fourth month, just want to be very, very, very careful about it, because it could be a possible lawsuit in the future, or they're just trying to lie to you and trying to get the, you know, take advantage of you. So you just want to watch out for that as well for the fourth month. So now The 5th month, confidence. We have confidence. You're going to gain a lot of confidence in the 5th month. We have the Page of Wands, which is an amazing card. That's passion. That is the beginning of trying to put things into action. I think with confidence and Page of Wands, I think you're beginning to gain confidence about yourself, right? You're beginning to feel very confident whenever you make actions. I think something probably happened in the 4th month or maybe the 3rd month, right? And or maybe this friendship about this is like increasing your self-esteem. Maybe this beauty that we talked about earlier, right? Being good about yourself, bring your self-esteem up because you're just, you know that you're better. This person makes you feel good about yourself, and this confidence just whoop, going up. All right. And I feel like with confidence, you're probably going to set forth some type of action, maybe partnership, maybe not partnership, but maybe you're trying to open up your own company. Maybe you're trying to make an offer about something, or we talked about this earlier, the ex, if it is about an ex, maybe you want to give tell them about something, tell them about how you feel, or it could be your ex telling you about how they feel, okay, about you, and it's giving you a lot of confidence, like, oh my gosh, whether you accept their love or not, or their love offer or not, but it gives you a lot of confidence, a boost of confidence, right? Or this could just be a new person coming in and expressing how much love they have for you. And that's a boost of a confidence as well. You're like, oh my goodness. And this person is probably very good looking, very, very passionate, might be younger than you. Okay, Page of Wands, in their 20s or so. Okay, 20s. Yeah, in their 20s or so. Page of Wands is a very young energy. Could be even younger, but depending on how old you are, okay, the avivs watching this video, depending on how old you are, this person is a little bit slightly younger than you. If you're in your 15, 16, 18 or so, then this person will probably be around your age or slightly younger, 1 or 2 years younger. But if you're a lot older than this person will be like in their 20s, okay, in their 20s. All right, so anyway, somebody will be coming in, this person, like a person who is younger than you is going to come in and express their love for you, and you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like very, very like shocked and impressed and like, wow, feeling good about it. Okay, so that could be something else that could happen in the 5th month. Somebody is going to express it, or it could also be somebody wanting to partner up with you about something, right? Putting action towards you. Hey, do you want to work together on something? Some like a passion project or something like that, right? And you're like, you never thought that you can do something like that, and by working with them, it boosted your confidence, okay, in the 5th month. So now the 6 months, we have well-being. In the tarot card, we have the Page of Pentacles, amazing card as well. Something very, very physical, something that you can see, like something that is tangible, that is going to present it to you. Well-being is about feeling good about yourself. This is again the confidence card. So the last 2 months of the 6 months, it's about like feeling good about yourself, being well, treating yourself, pampering yourself, right? And then you have 2 page. All right, so you might even have 2 pages. So the first one is like, a boost of confidence, and then the 6 months you might have another person coming in and expressing their interest in you or something. Now it's like, wow, oh my goodness, you're really feeling good about yourself, right? And the Page of Pentacles, this person is slightly different from this Page of Wands. This person is more grounded, okay? They are they are able to offer you something more material, something that physical that you can, they might be a little bit more well off, I mean like money wise, financially, than the Page of Wands. They have different things to offer, okay? They have different things to offer, but it could also just be that the 6 months does not have to be a person, but it could be like a job offer that is offered to you, or somebody partnering up with you, trying to make you more money, like investment or something like that. Okay, and maybe like a message about like, hey, this is this thing that you can invest in, it'll bring you money, it'll bring you success and like financially. So this could be a person offering their love to you, but with like something material, like offering like maybe a sense of security, a lot more grounded. Maybe they have like more like financial stability versus the Page of Wands. They just are very passionate, very lovey-dovey, and showing you lots of love. That could be that too. But so it could be two different people coming in the last 2 months, or this could be a job offer. Okay, this could be a job offer that will offer you with quite, good enough money, better than maybe your current job, and you're going to feel like, oh wow, okay, you can actually afford stuff that that you've been wanting, and it just, it feels good, well-being. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 4. I know it's like shorter probably than the other piles, but your pile is pretty straightforward, right? And there's no major arcana card as I'm seeing right now, so it's going to be not like super crazy 6 months, because everything is going to feel pretty good, okay, because there's no major arcana card. So that's a good thing. So that's what I see for pile number 4. And let me know if this resonates with you. Obviously, it's not, you won't be able to know like way ahead because this is like 6 months prediction. But maybe you can bookmark this and let me know if any of the things that came true. You can come back and let me know. I would love to share your happiness if that's a good news, or if, whatever that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And you can turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.